Hi everybody, hope you're having fun. Today we're going to be making citrus volcanoes. And just before we start, I want to tell you a joke. What do you get if you cross a volcano with a light bulb? Yeah, you got it, a lava lamp. Haha, right, okay, well let's get on with business. So, I'm going to show you two different citrus fruits today. I'm hoping they're both going to whoosh like a proper volcano, but the difference being we're going to use two different substances. So in one of the fruits we're going to use baking powder, in the other fruit we're going to use bicarbonate of soda, and we're just going to see how different the eruptions are by using either one of these. Okay, so we've also got some food colouring. I've got some red there and some green, but you can use whatever you want. And I've got some washing up liquid. You don't need a bottle as big as this, we're only just going to use a few drops. We've also got a knife, quite a sharp knife because we're going to cut the tops off. Be very, very careful, either that or get some adult supervision. And we've got a teaspoon because we're going to use that for chopping all the fruit up inside the skin. So without further ado, we're going to firstly just chop off the bottoms of the fruit so they stand up without falling over. And you don't need to cut much off, just cut a little bit off like that, just so it stands up like that. Same with the orange. Again, just a little bit off the bottom, just so it stands like that. Okay, right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop off the top about 1 centimetre. So I'm just going to chop off there like that. Okay. And the same with the lemon. Just so you can get to it really. Okie doke. And then what we're going to do, we're going to just chop around, and be very careful if you're using a sharp knife. You can use just a normal dinner knife. It's just to chop up the fruit because we want it nice and juicy, because it's the juice that's the acid. It's going to mix with the alkali. Okay, I'll do that one as well at the same time. I'm just going to chop those up there at the top. Go along here. Just doing a bit like a crisscross pattern. You do it however you want to do it. And then we're just going to, I'm just actually going to use the handle of my spoon and just give it a good mush up so it makes a bit of a well. Might spill over a little bit, but just chop it all up a little bit like that. Okay, same with your orange. You can use an orange or a lemon obviously for this, and even a lime or any citrus fruit. Grapefruits work as well, but just using these as the first thing that I came to. So right then, so in one I'm going to squirt some washing up liquid. I think that came first, washing up liquid. So just a few drops of that like that, a few drops like that. And then we're going to put some food colouring in, a few drops. Like that. I'm going to do red. It's a blood orange, ha 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 ha, because it's red. Okay, like that. And then this is where I'm going to transfer these over onto my tray, so just bear with me a moment. Because we don't want it spilling all over the place. So we'll put them on there like that. And what we're going to do now, in the lemon, I'm going to use the baking powder. Bit of an experiment this. I haven't done this before, so I hope it works. So I'm going to put the baking powder in the lemon. See if we can get a reaction. Do a little bit more in a minute to it. And then we've got the bicarb of soda. I'm going to just use a spoon for this, spoon it in. A bit lumpy. Just chop it up a bit if it's a bit lumpy. I'm going to put that orange. And then what I'm going to do is, using the handle of the spoon, I'm just going to give it a bit of help. Whoa. Might take a little bit of time to get going because the powders have got to mix obviously with the juices. That one's spilling over already, look, you can see. Let's give it a few. That's it. Whoa, look at this one. That is really going over, isn't it? Can you remember what that one was? It was a bicarb of soda, that one. That one's a little bit slower. That one's faster. It's reacted faster to the bicarb of soda, whereas the baking powder one is taking a bit longer. Let's just see if we can give it a little bit of a help. Up. Another thing what you could do is with the top of your lemon, just to give it a little bit more acid, you can just squirt a little bit more juice in like that. There we go, look at that now. It's starting to go a bit more, isn't it? Same with your orange. Okay. Right, good. Well, I hope yours is just as fruitful as these. Thanks for watching.